for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. Boy, do we have a heavyweight matchup for you tonight. Two of the best teams, Clark, in the NBA going at it.
The fans can't wait, and neither can we, Kevin, especially when you consider the star power both of these teams have. I mean, you can just feel the energy and excitement in this arena. It's palpable. Let's get it on.
You see the court awareness. Thomas recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
He doesn't pass up any opportunities to throw it down.
Oh, no. Once you give him space to take off, he goes for it.
Slamming it down with one hand, too. Love the ferocity. The lead pass. Executing one takes a high basketball IQ.
Tony with the three. Trapuka grabs the board. And here are the Pistons. It's a three-point game. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
You know, on occasion, you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum in some games. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they pulled it out. A win's a win, and that's all that matters.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Out on the floor, Moses Malone is a pretty intimidating presence. Almost 7 feet tall with a wide build. He could be a monster down in the paint.
Now here's Thomas. A 23-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And there's the pass to Tony. No good on the three. The Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Puts it up from 15, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
With his first-rate handles, Thomas keeps the defense on their heels. That's why it's so difficult to defend his pull-up jumpers.
Cheeks' shot is good.
They are just getting heated up here.
Yeah, I like how they're using him to start this game.
Trapuka passes to Thomas. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Hey, this is why his teammates love playing with Trapuka. Excellent pass from him that time.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Tony with the three. Rebound by the Pistons. Now here's Thomas. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Tony. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
I like when Malone looks to score, especially when he's operating close to the rim.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. Offensive rebound. Here's Livingston. Good D by Jones.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Irving from long range. And then Malone with the dunk.
A ferocious rebounder, notably on the offensive end. Malone creates a lot of second chance opportunities for his team.
Thomas passes to Lambeer. And he makes that one.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Irving, the basket good off the assist from Cheeks.
Looking unfazed on the way up. Irving shrugging off the contact like a champ.
Fires the three. Here's Livingston. And it's Malone with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And Dr. J slams it in.
Aggressive, confident, and then very explosive.
Very. The statement finish, just one of the things he's known for.
And his teammates are loving it.
And Long gets it to go.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the three by Detroit. Cheeks from outside. Rebounded by Lambier. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Malone with the block.
Now, this is blocking with authority. Malone putting some extra emphasis on the swat.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Johnson, he's checked in for Toner. And it's Matthews in for Cheeks. Here's Trapuka. 11 points last game. Thomas passes to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The 76ers trail. Outside Irving. His three-pointers off the mark. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Thomas, good. 6 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
Matthews, no one around him. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Johnson outside. Pass to Trapuka. Fires from deep. Second shot opportunity. The shot comes out. Some solid defense here from Malone. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Back to Irving from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Thomas passes to Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Left him with room to launch, and that's one he had to take.
The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Malone. The kick out to Matthews. And Jones now atop the key. Here's Irving. Nice shot from the wing. Irving's got 8 points.
It's a thing of beauty to watch Irving shoot. His stroke is so silky.
Here's Trapuka. Rebound by the 76ers. Malone's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Matthews on the wing. Shoots it. A second chance effort, and Malone puts it in. 8 points for him.
How about the fast trigger from Malone? Good at catching the defense off guard.
Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that
foul. He's perfect from the line this time.
Don't be fooled by his size and that smile. Thomas is as tough as nails and as feisty a competitor as you'll see.
Isaiah Thomas has been on display for Detroit. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
On top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
They get it back, and that one is hammered home.
And in a hard contest like this, you expect your guys to give you everything they've got.
You're right, Clark. You know, I love watching him hustle there. His teammates appreciating the effort. And I'm looking at you, and you appreciate that effort.
Shaking my head, yes.
especially at this point of the game. Let's see if this serves as a jolt of energy for them moving ahead.
How about the amazing crossover there, demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Tony with the three. The shot, no good.
And he needs to simplify things on offense. He's settling for too many outside shots and it's hurting his team.
Johnson, a wide open look. Goes back up. NBAEras makes it off the glass. And now a 7-point Piston lead.
Can never question how hard Bill NBAEras works. His teammates appreciate how much he gets after it on the glass.
And the 76ers call time here. Detroit making a switch here. Long's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Cheeks is checked in. Fires from way outside. The rebound by Long. Pistons leading by 7. Outside Thomas. Back to Johnson from deep three-point land. NBAEras. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Matthews passes to Cheeks. The 76ers with another miss. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Good on the shot. We're almost there, Mike. Playoff time just around the corner.
We can almost taste it. All right, Kev, settle down there. I'm excited too, don't get me wrong. Still some meaningful games left with playoff implications. So clever with the ball. Cheeks sees the floor and finds a way to set the guy up.
For Detroit, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
And the rebound goes to the Pistons. NBAEras got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Thomas. And then NBAEras with the dunk.
Like seeing NBAEras jam it home, refusing to just settle for the layup.
Cheeks from outside. And that one is off. Excellent D from Thomas. And it's blocked. Here's the break. Cheeks the pass to Matthews. Johnson outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Tony.
That's a needle in a haystack shot. Not going to hit that one very often.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the 76ers. Malone's checked in for Williams. Irving comes in for Tony. And Threets subbed in for Matthews. Fires the 3. A shot by Tripucka, no good. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. To the paint, Thomas with the steal. And here they come. And here they go. And Tripucka gets it to go. Tripucka's got 5 now.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Cheeks from outside. Excellent D from Thomas.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
So aggressive in the open floor. Thomas proving how lethal he is in these situations.
The 76ers trail by 10. Irving for 3. The rebound by Long. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. A shot by Tripucka, no good. The 76ers shooting 40% from the field. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Making it look effortless. I like seeing Malone stay with his shot through the contact.
Pistons leading by 8. Pass to Tripucka. For the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
They stayed with who they are and maintain their poise in enemy territory.
They took advantage of some chances leading to a big victory for them. What a vicious slam from Malone, demonstrating how powerful he is down there.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. So for the Pistons, NBAEras checked in for Benson, and Livingston subbed in for Tyler. Jones checked in for Philadelphia. Tony comes in for Threet. Trapuka grabs the board.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
They get it back. Livingston. Here's Lambier. They shoot again. Thomas up top. Passes it to Long. Shoots over Tony. Here's Livingston. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I like seeing Livingston go up strong inside, earning the call as a result.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
What you get from Livingston is non-stop hustle, even against tough opposition. He's always working to make an impact on the game.
The 76ers trail by 9. Irving, good. Irving's got 10.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very fun to watch.
50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The three from Thomas. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
At the arc, Thomas really picks his battles, so you know he was confident about this shot.
Cheeks from outside. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
The threes are falling. They answer back from distance.
This is modern basketball. You got to have that long-distance threat.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. For 3. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. Got a hand on it.
Tons of reach from Livingston. Stuffed the shot there.
It's Thomas outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Lambier. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Tony for 3. That shot off. And so it's the Detroit Pistons bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Isaiah Thomas having a dominant impact in this game.
He found his rhythm in the first half, putting up a bunch of points.
And hopefully he can maintain that tempo, because now his team is counting on him to keep it up.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Tony with it. It's good from long range. Tony's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the 76ers. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as much as 10.
Just a little right back at you. Payback right there.
He was not about to let that triple go unanswered.
Here's Irving. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And this game comes so easily to Irving. Fills it up in a multitude of ways.
Pistons leading by 5. Here's Long. Here's Lambier. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Lambier's got 8 points.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Some guys just have a knack for getting to the open spot. It's part of what makes him such a dangerous shooter.
Thomas, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Mike, it seems that if anything's changed in the past few years, it's the flow of the game. You agree?
Yeah, there's a lot more fluidity to NBA offenses. We're seeing better passing than ever before, and frankly, it makes for a more entertaining brand of basketball.
That sounds like Fratello basketball to me. That's something you really adhere to, don't you?
If you play in the 80s, that's Fratello basketball.
Yeah. Thomas. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Tony the pass to Irving. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Yeah, outstanding awareness that time from Irving. A dime to the open man for the bucket.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Trapuka. Here's Lambier. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
This is where Lambier looks to score often. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
Irving passes to Cheeks. Back to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Long. And it's off from 3-point range. The 76ers have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Tony for 3. The offensive rebound. Malone misses. Here's Trapuka. He's got 5. Here's Livingston, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, I think Livingston is all about the effort plays. I mean, grabbing rebounds, putting it right back up. Excellent work.
Feeds it to Irving. Back to Tony for the lead. Here's Jones, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Isaiah Thomas. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Jones.
Boy, the work ethic of Jones, very admirable. When he's on the court, he's giving you everything he has.
For Detroit, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Thomas passes to Long to the inside and stolen by Malone. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Cheeks kicks to Tony. Sinks the three-pointer. Tony's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
And this is Cheeks' role, a point guard who is responsible for orchestrating the offense.
The pass to Trapuka. Here's Long. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Irving passes to Malone. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 4-point 76ers lead. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Over to the wing. Inside, Lambier. Good on the bucket. Lambier's got 6 points in the quarter.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Cheeks from outside. Here's Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Boy, Moses is such a capable scorer. He can carry the load all by himself at times.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Matthews, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so, it's Detroit with it, trailing by 4. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. They get it again. Kicks it out to Johnson, beyond the arc. Here's Livingston, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Excellent focus from Livingston, refusing to let the aggressive defense keep him from scoring.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
You love their unselfishness, keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Not a shot you'll see drawn up for him very often. And with the defense closing in.
1:31 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Tony. Puts up a three. Cranes the three-pointer. Tony's got the lead back up to 4 now for the 76ers.
One of the best ways to respond to a trifecta, knock down one of your own.
You fight fire with fire. Match him up.
And he comes up with the deuce.
When Thomas finds his offense, he's deadly because he knows how effective he is when he maintains his aggressiveness.
And here's Matthews for the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Matthews has got 9.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat. Assertive move. You can tell this game's heating up.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Matthews dishes to Jones. Matthews passes to Irving. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And he has been dialed in since the tip with his shot. Great output from him so far.
Thomas outside. That doesn't go either for Thomas. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Irving. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
There are guys in this league with good body control. And then there's the doctor. He's at another level. Wow.
That'll be a 5-second call. And some changes here for the 76ers. Johnson comes in for Jones. And it's Edwards in for Tony. And here are the 76ers now. Here's Malone. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
Clearly, Moses can play tough when he needs to, absorbing a foul in the middle of his shot.
And the Pistons making a change here. Long's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Tony, he's checked in for Matthews. And Cheeks is subbed in for Edwards. Pistons trail by 8. Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Traps in the tray. Johnson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Detroit. Here's Irving. And he drives in. And no good that time. Johnson in the corner. Shoots the 3. That one, no good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. 76ers lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Palace of Auburn Hills. 3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 40% from the field. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Long.
Big time 3 stepping up when his team needed him to do just that.
Such a clutch shot. Those could prove to be 3 huge points for him.
Irving misses. Here's Trapuka. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
What a flush by Trapuka. He doesn't mess around close to the rim.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the 76ers. Irving passes to Johnson. That's good from Williams on the assist by Johnson. And the 76ers lead by 2. And the Pistons with possession. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Detroit.
In close games, you got to take the hard foul. You cannot allow dunks in close ball games.
Yeah, because you always say these easy points will kill you. Absolutely destroy you, huh?
You got to shut them down.
Oh.
And that begins with better pressure on the ball. They need some better effort defensively.
He is determined to hunt shots out there on the perimeter.
And it is paying off. He's finding a big chunk of his points from 3-point range.
Over in the corner, Matthews. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Benson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Trapuka. Rebound by Williams.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he was too open or something. He really should have hit that one.
With the game in the balance, can't ask for a better look than that.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Livingston's checked in for Tyler. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jones checked in for Matthews. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, guys. Billy Cunningham had some words for his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Long. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Malone's checked in for Philadelphia. Tony comes in for Irving. Outside Tony. Detroit with the rebound. Lambeer's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. The three from Thomas. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers trail by 5. Malone looking around. Back to Cheeks. Kicks it out to Jones. Lambeer with the steal. Here's the break. There's the triple. Trains it from beyond the arc. Long's got 14 points here in the second half.
We talk so much about the defense of Lambeer. You can forget, for a big, he's a real good passer.
Timeout called the 76ers. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Tony, it's tipped.
Nice awareness from Lambeer on defense. Sees the shot forming and gets there for the rejection.
Passes it to Long. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got assist number 8 here in this one already. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
You have to like what we've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Detroit with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. And they recover it. Lambeer's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 9. Tony for 3. Hands it from downtown.
You know, this is why Moses Malone's teammates like playing with him, because when they're uncovered and open, he finds them.
Outside Thomas. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end, willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better. Look at him go. Dr. J putting his stamp on that dunk.
The pass to Tripucka. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
You have to be so aggressive with him outside. If he finds space, his shot is almost guaranteed.
Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Tony, no luck. Pistons leading by 9. From downtown, the shot by Long, no good. Philadelphia shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Irving can't hit. And, well, Detroit shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. A shot by Tripucka, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Malone. Plays it up and banks it in. Malone's got 21.
Inside, Moses can be ferocious, especially when he's dealing with some contact.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Long. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 9.
That's why you never give up on a play. He worked to get in position and came away with the second chance points.
No good from Irving. The Pistons shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Tripucka. Here's the 3. That shot, no good.
He needs an alternate offensive strategy because the arc is not being kind to him right now.
Shot's good by Tony.
Sharing the wealth, Moses Malone, more than just a scorer.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Long. They get the rebound. And Beer, good.
Well, you know, I hesitate to never say never, but I don't think there's really enough time for a comeback to happen.
It's a sizable lead, and it may get even bigger. He needs to try to get to the basket in this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
Basket, good.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Pass to Cheeks. Tony with the three. Rebounded by Lambier. So it's the Pistons now. 10-point lead. Here's Trapuka. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, the crowd had a huge role in the outcome in this one.
It's tough to come into this building and beat them.
Tony for three. Connects again from distance. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Thomas. He can't get it to go. And so the Pistons take the win. And they just love playing at home.
Who doesn't? I mean, with how grueling traveling can be, home court advantage really matters.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.